Today we are talking about chamber flags, but first, your dad joke of the day. Why are flags also considered erotic? Because when the wind blows, they start pole dancing. Man, the dad jokes just get worse and worse. I'm very convinced. I'm probably gonna get flagged just for bad dad jokes. But today, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about chamber flags like this guy here from Cromulent Designs. All right, to start off, my relationship with Cromulent Designs is there's no business relationship. They aren't paying me to make this video. However, they did provide me with the samples. And actually, I did buy a couple of them. I was at a match and there was a guy selling chamber flags, and I bought one before I even, I was like, yeah, I told a friend of mine who was with, pick one up for me, here's some cash. And then all of a sudden we come to find out that we know each other. Now, my relationship with Dave, the owner, started out way back in the day. We worked at a bike shop together, of all things, and then it turns out our paths crossed again when we both became into the firearm sports. And then now he has innovated and made these cool products. His company is Cromulent Designs, and he's 3D printing these chamber flags for a variety of popular rimfire patterns on the market. Now, for all of the internet range safety officers out there, you can tell all of my guns are unloaded. Why? Because I have all these chamber flags in them from Cromulent Designs. We have this one, I got the Voodoo here, I got the Ruger, so all of them are safe. And it's because of these great products, which we are gonna talk about. Now, number one, why do you need a chamber flag? Well, most matches that you go to will require a chamber flag when you're going from stage to stage. Number one, it's just good safety, but number two, it also tells you and your competitors and the range safety officers that this firearm is unloaded and clear, and you can, transport it and move it around. Now, we still want to be cautious, of course, of the firearms safety rules, but it's a way better design than like these things that go into the chamber and kind of just fall out and can get dirty and stuff. So these aren't bad, and these are free. I get it. A lot of people get these or whatever, but these are way, way better. Now, for purchasing information, we will put a link in the description below. Pricing obviously does vary depending on which model you're looking at. Right now, he is going through an eBay store, and that is, again, Cromulent Designs. Again, we'll put a link, but there is several options. They make smaller options like this for both CZ and Tikka. And what's great about these guys is that they're long enough. I don't have one of those rifles on hand, but they're long enough so that it's easy to grab the flag out. It also does prevent the bolt from closing. What's also nice with the Tikka is that the flag shifted over, so it will not interfere with the ejector wire, so it's not going to damage that wire or your firearm, but yet you can still see that the firearm is unloaded. Other cool features for the Tikka and the CZ model is their length. It is replicating the real mag, so you can get an idea if you are allowed to practice on like a barricade or something before. You could have the flag in there and get an idea of if the mag would interfere with the barricade or not. Also, it is compatible with like most chassis systems and stuff on the market, especially for the CZ, the guys who are going to put that into the aftermarket chassis. They're reliable, they catch really well, and it is tapered for easy insertion, so you don't have to worry. Oh boy, that could be another joke in and of itself. It's tapered for ease of use in your particular chassis or rifle stock system for the chamber flag. Last but certainly not least is they also do have a little hole here that you could add a lanyard, which we'll talk about in a second. So that is like the CZ and the Tikka models. All right, so now let's talk about the Ruger 1022 version. It is the same size as a 10-round mag. You can very clearly see from the bottom and the side that the rifle is unloaded. 1022 version works great. Again, we have the flag designed to prevent damage or contact with the extractors. We do have rounded corners, so it's nice. Don't have to worry about sharp edges or anything like that. It is tapered for ease of use, and again, also has the lanyard hole, which we talked about, which also makes a nice handle. So cool flag for those with the 1022. However, the ones that I'm the most excited about are the AICS versions, which are just cool. I really like them because they work both really well in like my Voodoo here or my one of my bolt guns here. And this isn't just for use of competition. This is a rifle that I took to an LE sniper class, and I had the chamber flag, and it was great moving, from class spot to class spot or whatever. When everybody was given that unload show clear, the instructors appreciated how nice it was in my particular gun, just having this nice chamber flag. Now, this is an earlier version. This is not the latest. One of the things that was changed was the hole on the back of the AICS version. It made the lanyard a little more difficult, so I actually just attached it with a screw here. So that worked and it was easy. But what's really cool is that, again, Dave kind of thinking about product improvement, changed the lanyard hole. This is the latest version, so you can easily add your lanyard, and this works awesome. Now, it is a universal type flag, so the tail or top, or I'm not sure exactly what you call this piece, but the top part of the flag will work with both rim fire and center fire. Now with center fire, it will allow a little bit of bolt travel. That's, you know, just kind of a nature of the beast. But with a rim fire, like the Voodoo here, if we take and insert the flag, you can see that there's just very minimal movement and it works just fine with the rimfire action. So that same chamber flag, if you have center fire and rimfire rifles, could work for both. And again, I just love having this. I could just stick it in my pocket, give it to an RO, something like that, and at a quick glance, I know, you know, that it is. Now, of course, it came in green, which is my favorite color. And when I saw this, I told Dave, I was like, hey, I want a neon green one, and he delivers neon green. I really do like these. They're good quality, well-made chamber flags. They come in a variety of colors, and they're from a good dude, a nice small business. So you're supporting a shooter as a shooter, which is always great to me. Right now, the easiest way to buy is through his eBay store. We'll put a link. Pricing ranges anywhere from 10 to about 14, 16 bucks, depending on the model. And again, the popular rimfire platforms are covered. CZ, Tikka, Anschutz, Ruger, and of course the AICS Voodoo style. And the cool thing with Dave is that if another platform came out next year that was like the up and coming super cool platform, he's probably going to innovate and make a chamber flag for that as well. So keep an eye on his eBay store. Again, link in the description below. Thank you to Dave for providing these for me. I absolutely love them. I'll be using them in matches and classes. So if you do see me at a match or class and you want to check one out, chances are I will have one with me. If you guys have any comments, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. I do my best to read all comments. Or if you have any questions, best way to get your question on the QA series, which is the episode we do at the end of the month where we answer your question, is to email. The email address is shown below. Or if you have general questions, you can also email in, and I do check those. And we would love to see you involved on the QA series or involved in our content in general. We take requests, we take complaints, we take it all. Oh boy. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it. Have a great day. We work really hard to make content that we hope you as a shooter would enjoy. Subscribe to our channel, check out our featured videos and playlists, and if you have a question firearms related, go ahead and send an email to the address shown on the screen to be entered into our monthly QA series.